He's ironing my sweater.
Guys, he's married and 27 years old and can't iron his own shirt.
Okay, seriously, have you ironed anything of yourself?
No, I don't know how to use
Get your pineapple away from me. I tried ironing it, okay? It didn't work out. It left wrinkles.
It left wrinkles.
It needs a mom touch.
Okay. Mom, he's calling you his servant.
Only on Sundays. Hey guys, what's up? This is Mr. and Mrs. Z, and we're back here again with a Q&A. And this time we're going to do a separate Q&A just for me. Apparently Laiba said that's what the people wanted to watch, so we're going to do it.
After this, don't be asking me questions about him.
Get your pineapple out of here.
Okay.
So, how are we going to do this? You're just going to ask me questions and I'm going to respond to you.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the questions. Oh, we're getting right into it. All right. Usama, how many kids do you want in the future?
I'm not really sure, but maybe 2.
2.
Yeah, 2 seems like a good number because you know why? Like, when you go to the theme parks or when you go like anywhere, it's like a family of like 4, not 5.
Yeah, but juice boxes come in packs of 3.
Okay, but that's like $2 we're talking about versus like when you go to a theme park, then what do? There's like 2 in a seat, 2, and then 1 person's left alone.
Usually the dads are alone.
Yeah, so I don't want to be alone. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Pop your head in.
You seem to be a very calm person, but what is one thing about Laiba and Uzair where you're like, give me a knife, I want to kill them?
Okay, well, Laiba, one thing, she will not arrange a single meeting. I'll ask her a day before, what time? She's like, I'm getting anxiety. And she starts shaking, and then she gets like, I can't do this, I can't do. I'm like, okay, fine. All right. So the next day comes, and I'm like, all right, what time do you want to do this? Like 2 p.m., 5 p.m.? She's like, I can't work like this. And I'm like, seriously? Like, I need to know a time so I can do other stuff too. And for her, it's like, oh no, this is becoming like work. I gotta run away.
Even for today's video, I didn't want to get time.
And I was like, that's a normal thing people ask. You know that, right? What time should we meet for dinner? What time should... Anyways, for Uzair, I would say like he gets... one thing that probably gets to me is like he'll get like really enthusiastic about a certain thing and we'll be like, yeah, let's do this. And then like literally 3 days down the line, he'll be like, you know what, I'm over that idea. I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, you know, that was a lot of time and energy wasted, right?
Okay, how old were you when you got married?
26. Yeah, it was last September, so 26.
So my question to Usama is, how does, when you get noticed as Laiba's brother, how do you feel like when fans come up to you? Instantly
I put on a smile. It's not a fake smile. I'm just happy. Like people are, even if they're recognizing the family in general, even if it's because of Laiba, I'm just proud, right? So that's, I'm happy with that. Like I don't know how else to put it. Yeah.
When did you visit Pakistan last?
Last time I visited was, I think, 4 years ago, because I made a trip with Uzair and a couple other friends to Dubai, Thailand, and then we made a 3-week stop in Pakistan. So that was, I would say, 3-4 years ago.
I think 3.
Yeah, 3 years ago. Okay, there we go.
Are you ever coming to Hyderabad? I don't know if they mean India or Pakistan, but let's say, are you ever coming to Hyderabad, India?
Yeah, I would love to go to India. I don't know, I've never been there. I feel like it'd be a cool place. So maybe the whole family will go there. Like
fun times.
Yeah, not Laiba though.
What do you... It's not ever fun without me.
We can't schedule with her, so what can we do?
Okay, this is a good question. Why don't we ever see Usama going to the gym with you guys? Whenever you guys go to the gym, it's always really motivating.
Okay, so look, I really wish I could go to the gym because my health right now is probably like subpar compared to the other years, and I haven't been going to the gym a lot. Like I have memberships and everything, and I was always trying to like bribe me with headphones and shit. But the thing is, like with my schedule, like there's like no sense of schedule. I don't know. It's like always something that pops up, but I'm trying to work on it and try to like go.
We still have a membership.
Yeah, we have a membership. I'm gonna try to go 2 days a week and at least like make that 1 day with the family and then maybe 1 or 2 days just by myself because I need to.
How did Usama get into jewelry making? Does he enjoy it?
So I got in because, well, we made a necklace for Laiba a couple of years ago, me and friend Asa, and he's like a 5th generation jeweler. Long story short, we got together and we started this little project that turned into a bigger project overall. And do I like it? Yeah, I actually love it.
Okay, so what did you study in school?
I studied biology and I had a minor in nutrition, and that was from the University of Guelph.
How are you finding married life? Honest answer.
So far, so good. I mean, I can't really complain. I find it more convenient in the sense that, like, you know, we know our schedules and what we're doing. And,
Like, it's like,
you know, it's, yeah, you kind of progress through different phases of life. And I guess that's one of the phases. And you always have some sort of issues coming up here and there, but you deal with them, you grow, and then you kind of settle down in a phase where you can just go day by day and, like, you know, take it from there. So far, so.
What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, so recently I guess I've been watching Netflix. It's just, you know, on demand when you have... You know what? I've been watching this show called The Mindy Project.
I love The Mindy Project.
The Mindy Project.
It's so funny.
I don't know. It's yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of light. I don't like to watch too serious of shows because, like, you know, life can get serious sometimes. So you want to just relax, right?
Why did you change your mind about being a doctor?
Actually, like, I don't know if it was my choice in the first place, right?
That's what I said.
I think from grade 5, I got moved to a special school for sciences. I was doing well in sciences, so my parents actually moved from a city called Brampton to Mississauga. That was one of the reasons. So I went to this special science school till, like, grade 8, and then I kind of stuck with sciences in grade 9, 10, 11, 12, and I never really bothered to try anything else, so I was kind of groomed into, like, sciences, right? And while I was finishing university, it was kind of like half-hearted, to be honest. Like, I was trying my best to, like, put 100% output, but I was probably putting out, like, you know, like, whenever I could, like 70%. I was just not into it. But business I was, like, doing on the side. Like, I watched my parents do it, and it was something exciting, so I just, like, decided to switch over.
As you grow, your mind changes.
I guess
yeah, like your
you don't really know, right? And I just didn't want to wake up one day and be like, my mom's still probably like, I'll send you to med school, like, you know, across borders. Yeah, she still
Honestly,
has
though,
hope.
out of all of us, me and Uzair still talk about this. If there's anyone in the house that could be a doctor, it's Usama. Like, he has the ability to do it.
Well, she's still saying I can do it.
Next, this is a funny one. This one's joke. So it says, okay, so question for Usama. Why doesn't he try modeling? He is a model material. He's good. He got the model features. God, he is so peng.
Peng? What is
peng
peng?
in UK means like hot shit. Like,
oh,
you guys, he actually did get scouted. Like in high school, I think it was. No.
Yeah, when I was like,
people would want him to like model and shit.
Yeah, so when I was boxing, when I was, I think 14 or 15. Yeah, there was like scouts kind of trying to get me on board with like a fairly big agency in Toronto, and I got weirded out, and I was like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't know, I felt like not that it's a womanly thing or a manly thing. I felt like it was like, you know, I don't want to be just known for like good looks. I don't want people to look at me and be like, hey, look, that guy looks good, and that's the end of it. Like, come on, there's got to be more substance to that, right?
Do you ever, oh, this is a good one. Do you ever feel left out because Laiba and Uzair have a different bond? Or do they feel like your children? He does act like we're his children sometimes.
I don't know. That's a good question. Let's think about it. But like, when you think about it, you kind of step back a few years, and it's always kind of been like that. So I'm kind of used to it. Plus, one of my issues is that I'm sort of in my own world, even if I'm at home or outside. And these guys are like, in each other's worlds. Kind of like, I don't know. They have different likes. I have different likes. They, you know, they have different things that they joke about. Like, I can't really like relate to that. I don't know why, right?
If you guys were to see us when we were younger, it would be like me and Uzair as the two annoying younger siblings just following Usama around, and then we eventually realized Usama does not want us around. Like, because he's even though he's not that much years older than us, he's still way more mature than us.
Yeah, like I'm like the old man versus them like being like teenagers, right? So that's a difference. Like, you know, I don't really feel bad about it. I think.
Oh, did you ever get bullied by about your name? That's actually I'm surprised.
Ooh, no one's ever asked me that.
Yeah.
Never. I got that question.
Yeah.
I thought it would be kind of obvious to ask, but yeah, I guess long time ago.
When
you know, we got into fights, got into altercations, arguments. It was a whole different world. Like that's like a video on its own. To be honest, like I can go into it. Yeah, like I was pretty young. I was in grade, I don't know, 4 or 5. What was that? 2001 when the
9/11.
When the 9/11 thing happened. Yeah, that kind of rocked my world.
We'll do the video.
Yeah, we'll have to do a different video and sort of go through that. That's an interesting one.
Not for Usama, but where is your mother from in Pakistan? We've already mentioned that so many times.
I would say Mirpurkhas, right?
Yeah.
Sindh.
I think it's everyone thinks mom's
The
like,
province of Sindh, Mirpurkhas,
Yeah,
Pakistani.
people are asking like
I mean, you're the
I'm Canadian, like no, Papa say no.
Yeah, you guys come from like the India side, right? Like
Yeah.
when the partition happened and moved over, but that's like a lot of people, right? How do you balance work, family time, etc.? You know what? I actually don't know because I'm struggling with it right
Yeah.
now. When I find a solution, I'll let you know because I feel like I'm constantly working, and even though like we all like live together, it's still like I'm always out of the house, and I feel like I'm still trying to balance that out. It's quite difficult at this point, but when I find a solution, I'll let you know.
What movie can you
Right,
watch
Zaid.
over and over and not get tired of?
That one movie is probably the same movie that Uzair likes too. It's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's a really long series, but
I have.
me and Uzair used to pretend like.
They used to have full days of watching them.
Yeah, we'll watch them like nonstop. Like we pretended we'd be in that. Like if I had an opportunity where I can fly to a different world and be part of that world with sword fights, yeah, that's what me and Zaid would do.
What was your favorite part about your wedding?
My favorite part about the wedding would be like just everyone kind of getting together and like just being in that moment.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be together but not be in that moment. But like everyone was in the moment.
What's your favorite perfume? I know you have one. That's what I'm
Ooh.
asking. Right, the one that you wear
So
since
that-
high school or something.
Okay,
the
so
Lacoste one.
The cost.
there's a Lacoste one, but my favorite would be Chanel Blue. So if you're looking for a gift for a guy, Chanel Blue is like the standards if you were giving a gift to me. I also like this new one Sana got me, Cartier. It's a Cartier one. I don't know what it comes in a black bottle.
Okay, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
It kind of sounds evil, but like to control people's minds, like
Oh, that's a
that.
good-
Maybe controlling people's minds is a little weird. Maybe being able to read people's thoughts and kind of know what they're thinking. Because if you know what they're thinking, then you can manipulate the situation, right? Not that I'm a manipulative person, but I could be. I don't know. Like flying. I don't know. Flying could be really cool.
Invisibility was mine.
Or like running super fast. Like, they
The
fly
Flash.
to like Pakistan and I'll just like run to Pakistan and be like, that'd be pretty cool.
Have Mama Zaid or Sana ever been in an argument? Have Mama Zaid and Sana ever been in an argument?
So far, no. Will it happen? Probably. Everything happens in this
Yeah.
world, right? At some point, it probably will happen. But we'll see. I'll let you know.
Don't worry, guys. I'll save Sana.
What about mom? Usama say mom?
Someone can save Mom.
Hey, I'm like Switzerland here. Neutral party. Have you failed a class?
Oh,
Yep. I failed
Which
a
one?
class. Grade 11, I had failed calculus or what is it? Advanced functions or something? I never went to class. I missed like 2 months of class on that.
So, do you think people should get married based off of what Pakistani elders view as proper age to get married and start pressuring their kids, or when they feel like they're more emotionally ready to take that kind of responsibility?
I feel that question, the person is trying to answer that question while they're asking it because they already have their mindset that like, hey, no, I'm not ready and I don't want to get married. Look into what like our parents say and elders say. Yeah, they've been around the block. Let's at least like consider it, right? Now with the right ages, I don't think the right age is like, hey, like as soon as you turn like, I don't know, like what is it, 18, 19, be married. That's not really my call to make. I think like it just it needs to happen when it happens, right? I don't think you should be pressured either, but I don't think you should like wait till you're like 35 either. All right, guys, I think we went through a few questions that seemed interesting. If you have other questions, you can leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them there. But for now, that's it. This is Mr. and Mrs. Z signing out. Peace.